Since the last time I've posted on this channel, life has just been interesting. Yeah, I mean, I believe that adventure is not only about traveling, it's about all the adventures that I take in my life, as I pass through this life. What do I get to do with my life? If my life was a movie, what does this character Yaga Kabelo get to do while I'm living? So in the last year, I've learned to crochet, and then I've been making hats, and I just find it so interesting, guys, like what I am getting to learn since I've left corporate. Like if I were to tell the younger me right now, Guti, girl, you can actually do something with your hands, like she wouldn't believe me, because I thought, like at school, and like they just had these categories, like it's either like you are academically, I don't want to say intelligent, but academically what that category, inclined or whatever. I don't know the word. Leo category eyabongqondo, and then there's a category eyabantu abe art, like people who can use their hands and stuff. And it's so unfortunate, Uguti, in my times, like how I observed the whole situation, how the whole situation was presented, it was like lava who are artsy, they're not that smart, so they have to learn to use their hands. Mina, that was how that this whole categories things was sold to us. Like, let me know, like, and I'm not saying Guti abantu who are artsy, they're not smart and everything. Obviously now I have grown to learn Uguti that is actually not true, but as I was growing up, that's what it seemed like. Yeah, even though they wouldn't say Uguti, they lava, no, so I felt like I was more on the academically what abongqondo type of thing. So izinto zezandla nje, like artsy things and stuff, I was just like, angikwazi ukuzenza. Not that ukuthi futhi I wasn't interested, it was a matter of I thought ukuthi my talents don't flow nje in that direction, because I was actually interested in fashion. I would have loved to study fashion design, because as I was growing up, I loved fashion magazines, like Our True Love, Elle, Vogue. I was into those magazines because I just loved fashion. What stopped me from studying fashion design, it was the fact that I would have to draw. And I thought, Uguti, me and drawing, me and my hands, and not the same WhatsApp group. So I was like, no. Yeah, but and also like crocheting, I tried it like when I was very, very young, primary school level. I tried it, I wasn't good at it, and then I decided to this is just not for me, and then I left it. To my surprise, Uguti, girl. I don't know why I do this, I don't know, but girl, you can do this. I mean, look at my work, like I'll post a picture, like like I can do this. And now I have dreams, around what I can do with this skill. Like I have a vision and stuff. So I have learned to crochet. So far I haven't done any wearables or anything like that. My focus is just on hats. I think that maybe hats could be my specialist, like the crazy sock lady who is just, you know, focusing mainly on socks. Nami, maybe hats could be my thing. I don't know, I will see as time goes on. But like I have dreams, like I have projects that I want to do. So now my new thing, I am learning to knit, you know, as compared to crocheting. I don't, yeah, okay, crochet versus knitting, which one do I like more? I like crocheting because, you know, crocheting is faster, in my opinion. I'm a bit faster on it, and you only, like, you know, you use your crochet and, like, you know, you use your crochet and it doesn't stick in there. If you are not done, you can start another project. You know, it's not a, you know, it's not a, I don't have to commit to it. It's not a big deal. Whereas with knitting, once your needles are on this project, they are on this project, you just have to finish it because your needles are here. And like, yeah, like your needles are committed to this project. So anyway, I will just jump right into my work in progress while I'm on this. Over here I am knitting a beanie. This is my third project. So I'm just practicing my tension and etc., so that I can make jerseys, because like I said, you know, I have a vision like for knitting. Like I just see myself making nice jerseys. I have project ideas in my mind, like things that I want to make that I think would look so cool. So even if knitting takes time for me, I am going to stick with it until I get it. Maybe as time goes on, I'll be faster, my attention will be better, and then I'm going to make like nice hats and jerseys, like nice projects. I just have a vision. I have a vision.
I have a dream that one day.
And then I've also started, I am starting like this hat. Someone ordered this hat, so I've started it. The thing about this hat, guys, ne? And like I sell my crochet items, and like as an entrepreneur or as a small business owner, like pricing is really an issue for me, because you know how people complain that crochet things are expensive and all of that. So you feel a bit you know, that thing, you just feel you feel bad for setting prices, because it seems like it's expensive. And I really do feel like I'm underpricing for this hat, because like it is so much work, because I am using cotton yarn for this, and it requires 3 millimeter hook size, which is small, and then meaning that the project takes time. Why I am using a smaller hook size? Because I want it to be steady. Like this hat is so nice and steady, and you can fold it and, you know, wear it. Like you can easily pack it while you are traveling, and then when you wear it, it just takes up its shape, you know. So I really love it, and it is a lot of work, and I'm excited that someone ordered it. But I think if I am going to make another project with cotton yarn, because cotton yarn is perfect for summer, and I actually like this, like cotton yarn and soft acrylic. I think they are perfect for hats. Unlike acrylic, I don't like acrylic yarn for bucket hats. I feel like it's just too heavy, it's too bulky. But for beanies, Okay, like your no. Like for my beanies, it works. Shem, it works. The beanies are so nice. It's unfortunate that I don't have the beanie right now. All right. While we are on that, let's get into the yarn haul. So I'm so excited that I went to Chemdo factory and then I got some yarn. This is for my client orders and then also for like, you know, the projects that I have in my mind that needs to, like there's a certain collection. Yes. Saturday I'm a business, I'm serious. I'm a business woman there. There's a certain collection that I want to make for the next few months, so I'm excited that I was able to get some yarn for it. Okay, but this this is not part of it. This is just, you know, a color that I thought looks very nice, and then I was like, let me get it like for a beanie or stuff because it looks so good. And also I'm falling in love with this pool skein yarn, whatever, because it's not heavy, man. It's not heavy like, you know, the normal charity. Like if you're a knitter or crocheter, you would know charity, like DK yarn. It's not as heavy or bulky. I don't know, but I'm really falling in love with this. I've bought it like, you know, for like actually this project that I'm working on, it's with the same brand, so I really love it. And then oh yes, here's the charity that I was talking about. Guys, I love this color. It's I don't know, it looks lighter on camera, but it's actually darker. Like it's like it's like, you know, that shade that is in between maroon and red, you know, it's not too dark, it's not too light. Like I love this color. It's also for a client order, like a beanie. I think I should make myself this beanie, this color, a beanie, because it's so nice. This one and the peacock, like those two colors for the beanies that I'm selling. I love those colors, Shem. Love it. And then I also got 3 of these pure gold. It's soft acrylic. Like this yarn, I really love it. It's the same one that I use for this sun hat. You know, like I said, like it has that, you know, soft, luxurious feel. I just love it. I love this yarn. And then I'm excited to do our near bucket hat. I will put on a picture here, but in this color. Someone wanted it in this color. You know, it's always not nice to try out your projects in different colors. I just love seeing how that particular item will look in a different color. Like that brings me joy. Like it just brings me joy. Okay, so that's what I got. And then I also got ginger ale for my bucket, for the beanies. This beanie came out so well. And then I've with the one that I did, like the reason I'm not wearing my own product right now is because I did this bucket hat, this beanie for myself, and I only used one skein, and it was just not enough. You can see in Joguti it's small, the fitting is not nice, and just so as a lesson, to be safe, just buy 2 skeins at a time. So I bought 3 so that at least I can make 2 beanies out of this, and then hopefully, like there's one, I already have an order for one of these, then I can also make, like, you know, 2, so that if someone else wants it, then they can also get to have that. Because also I'm a print yarns, especially for EL pure gold, you don't find it, because actually when I went to buy this, like I went to Chamdo they didn't have this color. I had to drive to another store to look for it. So I so polisa. So if you can, just buy as much as you think you would need, so that you have enough for your project. But because you'd hate to start a project and then can't finish it because you just can't find that color. You get what I'm saying? And then I got pure gold again. I love this yarn, guys. I love it, and it's more expensive than the Charity DK, but the end result, I got also this one in blush pink. I think, I just love these colors that seem, that look like luxury, and the feel also, it's also so luxurious, like our screamy. Sometimes you just don't want a color screamer, you just want a muted color, like it's really so yeah, that's why so this is blush pink. I can't wait to see how it will come out with what I want to do with it. Same as this blue. The color is Midnight. Same brand, like, pure gold. And then I also got black. This color is called Caviar on the pure gold yarn side of things. So, and then I also got then Renegades from Ispago. It's cotton yarn for this order that I have over here for this one. It is that it's 85% cotton and 15% polyester, so it's not 100% cotton, it's a cotton blend. Then I got 2 of those. That's all the yarn that I got for this time. And then I also got myself some stitch markers. So I also wanted to show you guys, it's like when you don't have those things, what I have been using for the stitch marker, as a stitch marker before I got them. It's, like, I'm a wool actala, but what I don't like with using yarn, as your stitch marker, uguti iyapuma, like, you see, like, this little thing is, I don't know what to call them, like hook, and then feel like mixer, like, with your project. And like now, like, this project is going to have little pieces of red, and green and stuff, because iyapuma yenza lento leyo man, iyangathi iyacecebuka type of thing. Mawuloku busy, like, working on it, because, like, you can just imagine awundluli kuyo just once, because it's your stitch marker, you keep on coming back to it. So yeah, that's what I don't like about using it. But if you don't have stitch markers yet, this is your solution. Another thing that I have been using is hairpins, like, like your normal hairpins and stuff. Okay, this I like, it works perfectly, but I do this full time, so I wanted to have the correct tools, the resources. I'm a toolus. And then I also got myself some more knitting needles. So I like bamboo, yes guys, like, you can see even with my crochet hooks it's bamboo, but and these ones isn't Zimbina, so they're not bad. So I got a 4mm, like, for a short circular thingy, circular cord, like circular needles. And then I got a 2.5mm for the 80 cent, like, with an 80 centimeter cord. I'm just collecting this so that if I want to use, and plus besides that, like, I see a lot of knitters, they are ribbing, especially on the waist. It's a bit loose, I don't like that type of ribbing, guys. When I start making jerseys, I want my ribbing to be tight. I want figure. I want that. ribbing. So I want to try and see if I make my ribbing with a 2.5 millimeter needle size, what it will look like, because I want it. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I bought, and I have like a lot of yarn, like the yarn that I have. So but I want to, like, I don't have just enough of one color for me to get into big projects like Amajazinan. I have to buy some more, like I have to buy yarn in one color for that. But I'm also thinking that maybe I can use, you know, some of this to make like some colorful jersey, because maybe I wouldn't like it, but my son, so manga practice nje ngenze lumo jersey, he will love it. He will just wear it nje mix nje amakhala lawa mix or ngithenge nje 2-3 like, you know, one color, and then I mix it up with what I have here, because like I bought this yarn when I was starting out, and I thought that I was going to be making a lot of bucket hats, but I don't like this. I don't like how it comes out for bucket hats. I love it for beanies. So yeah, so that's what it is. And I thought uguti, like one other thing that I started I thought that since I don't like the acrylic yarn for bucket hats, I could use it to make a blanket. So I started like with some granny squares and stuff. Yeah, but since ngibonile ukuthi you know, now my granny squares, I thought that I was going to make a blanket. But since ngibonile ukuthi actually it looks nice as a beanie, I am going to do that instead. I'm going to make like a number of beanies and stuff, so that yeah, and then for a blanket I'll just have to buy, because I also didn't like the mixed masala, you know, layer corner, but you know, as yeah, when the mixed masala I didn't really, you know, benga vibe nayo man, vibe nje wasn't on. So I am thinking that what I will do is that kancane I will buy yarn for ingubo, and then it will just then be the perfect color that I want the blanket to look like, you know. So like maybe when I go buy yarn, I buy just 2 skeins for my blanket, and then I just keep on doing it ganjalo until I have a full size blanket. I'll see though. This is an adventure. It is an adventure, so I don't know where it will lead, but so one again as time goes by, because I don't know. I'm a granny squares, so I still want to use them for whatever project that I will use it for. So yeah guys, I hope that you enjoy this part of this phase of my life adventure, and you know, I don't know, I just hope that it inspires you also to explore and see what you can do with your hands and see what you are interested in, because like each generation yethu man like as we're growing some things, like I feel like we were just trained to be consumers, like, you know, the thought of, you know, I could create, I don't think that it has ever crossed my mind, you know. So I'm just, you know, in that phase right now of exploring what I can create, besides the fact that I actually have to create for me to have money, besides local, like, you know, it is just a fun way of me getting that money, instead of just, you know, working at an office job just because, you know, I need money. Even though kunzima guys, yakhuphukela yabona. No guys, kore khwanyologela no. And like I can even feel the energy, like, you know, with the people that are around me, my family members, they are now getting impatient because, like, you know, pursuing it. Oh, okay, I'm getting into something else now. But anyway, fast, pursuing your dream is just a long journey, and it is lonely. When, you know, when people say that starting a business is lonely, it is lonely because of, even if people want to support you and etc. But bayakhathala, because it is not their dream. They don't see the vision that you have, the vision that was put in you. They don't see it, they don't feel the fire. So bayakhathala. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I just, you know, I understand. And I choose to be loyal. I just choose to be loyal to my vision and this thing that I have inside of me. But it is not easy. Yakupugela. Hopefully though, things will be okay soon, because I am still affirming. I still believe in law of assumption. I still pray and believe, and I still, you know, stick on my faith that like God wouldn't put me in this journey for him not to support me or whatever. Like, you know, like I just believe that the universe has got me. Like God has my back and I'm supported, and like things will kuzokhanya, man. You know, as time goes on, kuzokhanya, and that is what I'm affirming. Like, you know, kuyakhanya, like already. So yeah, I went on and on, you know, about this. But anyway, I hope that you like this style of my video, because also when I try to create like a video that is more curated and all of that, I end up not doing it, or I end up not posting it. So I think, you know, I'm just gonna go with this free flow type of filming. Yeah, izinto zaboma cinematic and all of that. Angazi guys, angazi mhlambi isikhathi masiloko sihamba, but this is me for now. Please follow, like and subscribe if you are into these adventures of life, and I hope that you also take on your own adventure. Bye.